Hey guys, I was not about here. Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. In the last episode, we fought the bell gargoyles, but unfortunately, it didn't end too well. In the sense in which it happened again, where we were so close. In fact, the boss actually died immediately after we died. So, yeah, unfortunately, we do have to do it again. But we do have Solaire again. I am human again. Again. Here we go. Now, when we go in this time, he will already be active, so we don't actually get that sort of advantage of walking straight in. Well, walking halfway across the bridge, I should say. So I was... Oh, well, that's a shame. I was going to try and attack his tail. Wait, no. Okay, careful. I really just want to get the tail. Wait. Oh, I had it. I'm not hitting him. What the fuck? God damn it. You dick. You might have seen that Solaire is also throwing lightning spears, which this thing is very weak to. Oh, God damn it. Which he doesn't do all the time, unfortunately, but when he does, oh baby. Ah, fucker! God damn it. This first gargoyle is literally almost dead. I'm trying to get the tail, which is not working out in my favour, unfortunately. But maybe if we're lucky. You just gotta really aim for it, you know? I was last time I was really locked on, and I'm like, that's probably not the best idea when you're trying to get his tail. And admittedly, that could have also caused me to fumble a bit. Ah, he's dead now. That's a shame. Oh wait, no, I got it. Oh, his tail was cut off. Oh, sweet. Okay. Wait, wait, no, it wasn't halberd. No. I'm thinking of the great axe. The halberd is his weapon. What he's using to cut my head off right now. Oh, don't hit me. Oh, he hit me. Oh, fuck, Solaire died. Well, that's terrible. I don't think it really matters much in terms of story. There are some characters in some of the games where if they die during the battle, it actually means a thing. But I'm pretty sure that it's okay in this one instance. I really would have rather he didn't die, obviously. I mean, I can kill this guy, but I wanted to kind of show what happens when he helps us beat the boss. But oh well, that's fine. We killed him now. We get their helmets, which looks really dumb, but I'm going to put it on anyway to show you what it looks like. There you go. Look at that. Yeah. This is one of those hats where it's like, it's obviously, like at this point, it's probably the best helmet you have, and it'll probably be the best helmet you have for a while in terms of stats. So usually people can kind of tell who's a noob by people still like generally people who are newer at the game will like try and get all the best stats items and stuff to give them the best possible chance of winning, when people who are more experienced like me will wear no clothes at all, like this. So whenever you see someone wearing like the best stuff for the area, so which will be the gargoyle helm for quite a while, people kind of take that as a this guy's new at the game, that kind of thing. Anyway, now that we finally killed the bell gargoyles, it was so stupid the first time. Ugh. We got their halberd, which I might actually look at stat-wise. I actually really like halberds in this game. One of my favourite weapons in the game is a halberd. But yeah. Yeah. So what we want to do is ring this here bell and we get a cutscene. Very beautiful. Oh, we even gave him an achievement for it. I forgot those achievements sort of thing. So that's great. And we actually, I think we just got a homeward bone. Did it say that? Well, usually you get a homeward bone. And that'll take us straight back to the bonfire if we wanted to. I'm not going to use that. At least not yet. Because when we ring the bell, a new NPC actually appears right here. Hey, dude.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Kareem, the Khan, and I are
Yay. Yes, indeed. So this guy allows you to do a couple of things. First off, I'm going to learn his gesture because it's one of the best gestures in the game. Well, what is it? Which I will show you because I still don't think I've shown gestures yet. I've got to do that. He will allow you to abandon any covenant that you're in and request absolution, which I believe... I don't want to do it. I think that like people can like put you in like this book when you summon or you invade someone and it makes you kind of like not good and you have to. It's a long story. It's not very important, I believe. I could be wrong, but I mean, I know it's not very important. I mean, I believe it has to do with this Book of the Guilty. Yeah, you get indicted. I don't fucking know. Where basically you can, when someone invades you or something like that, you can write their name down in this book and be like, oh, this guy's a fag, and he's like, oh, all right then, and then he's like bad, and basically you can come to Oswald and make your name out of the book. I know I'm being very fucking weird and not explaining anything, but yeah, and he has all kinds of things. He's got the Bloodbite ring and a ring of sacrifice. Interesting. Nothing that really interests me. Talismans are of course for magic and stuff. The main thing about Oswald is that you come here to get rid of your so you can change covenants if you so desire. So what I'm going to do first off is I'm going to show you. So these are the gestures. This is the gestures menu. I'm pretty sure I'm showing this, but you can do all kinds of things. You can like point down. You're going down, son, or you can wave, hello, etc., etc. We have all kinds of things. So, but instead of point up, I'm going to switch that with our new. We just got hurrah from what's his name, Andre. But I'm going to use what is it? Because what is it? Huh? I fucking love that. Everyone loves that gesture. It's very commonly used in PvP, and it's that sort of dick move thing to do, you know, where it's like, oh, that guy's fucking used what is it on me? What a fucking dickhead. But yeah, so that's the bell gargoyles. So if you remember, we were told at the beginning, and we were told to find 2 bells, and we just found the first one above and one below, and that was the one above. Now, we're going to be pretty much heading towards the below one. But there are a couple of things that we want to do before all that. A fair few things. Oh, that guy just like relived his death or something. That was kind of crazy. You guys see that? Hopefully I remember in post to zoom in on that. Okay, so I'm just going over things in my head, what I want to get done. We have a lot of souls now. I'm going to use that to level up, I reckon. Get our strength up and faith and stamina as well, so we can start wearing some better armor. Because as much as I love running around shirtless without a helmet on, I would like to start covering up this ugly mug and start feeling a bit more progressed throughout this game. So yes, let's level up. Let's do the very exciting task of the lamp. So I really don't know what, like, I'm pretty sure it's a level of faith that we need to get into that company. I'll try it again, I guess. Why not? I'll put 1 point into it. Let's put a bit into endurance. Let's go up to 15. Let's go up to 16 strength, I reckon. Dex, nah. A bit more health. Yeah, and I think that'll do. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So now, hopefully, we should be able to start doing some extra things. So, I went to 16 strength because I'm pretty sure, because now we should be able to use, yes, we can use the claymore if we want. It actually is weaker than our broadsword, but only by a little bit. And I'm actually thinking we can't use the Zweihander yet. I would like to aim to get to use that. We can use the Uchigatana though, which is also quite weak. We need more Titanite, honestly, before I start using other weapons. But look, now we can use all these other weapons. That's the this halberd here. We need more dex to properly use it. But yeah, you might notice a couple meters just went up on our thingy. That's because it's like we can't really use this weapon, and the gargoyle weapons in particular do strange things to you. But yeah, we won't wear that right now. We will go back to our nice little sword here, broadsword +3. And what I reckon we'll do in the last little bit of this episode is, remember how I said that there was some Titanite in this room? Well, there's a very specific kind of Titanite in here. In the form of that friendly man. Way! This right here is a, I guess, uncommon enemy. Like, you see a couple of them throughout the game, that kind of enemy, you know. This is a Titanite demon. He is made out of Titanite, and I believe in turn he gives you Demon Titanite. Wow, I am doing fuck all to this guy. I thought I'd do a little bit more damage, but that's fine. Okay. Luckily, they're fairly easy, depending on space. Like, I'm not in the best position right now. But, like, if you have enough room to fight them, which there are areas, particularly later on in the game. There's two, actually, that I actually find really annoying. Which, I mean, it's not really a spoiler. There's one that you fight on a bridge, which is not very fun. And there's another that you fight in a room that's big, but smaller than you might think when fighting one of these things. And it always kind of catches me off guard, because by that point I'm usually like, oh man, Titanite Demon, awesome, easy. No, and he fucks me up because of space. So, but this is like the first one you fight, and it's a nice big room. So yeah, nothing too hard. They're all pretty much the same as well. I think some of them have like varying amounts of health, and most of them don't respawn. One respawns. I think it's the one on the bridge actually. So just bear that in mind as well, because I do believe they drop Demon Titanite, which is a finite resource. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, like, as you get into the later levels in the game, for your weapons and stuff, you want to kind of think what you want to start spending your various like upgrading resources on. So right, like I use a lot of Titanite shards on this sword, but Titanite shards are like semi-infinite, I'm fairly sure. Like, there are people who you can buy it from and they drop all the time, especially in the late game. It's not a big deal to me. Because, I know that later on I'm going to be getting possibly better weapons. But when it comes to like the much bigger weapons in the game, I'm in a bit of an awkward situation here. So yeah, let's all move away from the wall. No, don't do that. Yeah, nice job. Come over here. Okay, good job. You want to kind of be more aware, but usually by that point you've picked a weapon that you're fairly comfortable with. Basically what I'm trying to say is I am not going to use this sword until the end of the game. I don't like it. I don't think it's very strong, and it's a fucking base weapon. It's not very exciting. Honestly, I haven't decided what sword I'm going to use. Or what weapon, rather. Like, I don't know, it might not be a sword. Probably will be a sword, because, I have a strength build, and swords are very effective. Oh wait, no, I know exactly what I'm going to use. Who am I kidding? That's another thing, is there are certain weapons, like boss weapons and stuff, which I don't think we can make here, actually. But essentially, sometimes bosses, you can use their souls to create particular weapons, usually like the weapon that they wield, or something like that. And they will have to be, in order to upgrade them, you will need better upgrading materials, like, immediately. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, man. Calm down. Jeez. Ugh. I can't believe that, like, I've spent this whole time fighting him and just, like, talking about fucking mechanics and crap. Okay. You're dead. Easy enough. Pretty sure we get Demon Titanite, yeah? Yeah. Demon Titanite. Good resource. But anyway, we get 2,000 more souls. I'm going to use that to level up some more, I reckon. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode of Let's Play Dark Souls. Yeah, in the next episode, I reckon we'll... Oh gosh, there's so many things. Oh, we'll see. Alright, anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.